guys? I'm Kel, Red Zone Rogue, and welcome to the 4th episode of the Grimm Alice Showdown. This is a weekly Force of Will series where I crack open a single pack of every set in the Alice Cluster and the Grimm Cluster to determine what the best card is in each pack, and then determine what the best card is overall to decide who gets the point for this week's episode of the Grimm Alice Showdown. Will the Grimm Cluster or the Alice Cluster come out on top? Let's find out. Currently, the Alice Cluster is up 2-1 over the Grimm Cluster. Will this episode tie it up? Will Grimm Cluster have what it takes to tie it up? Or will Alice Cluster maintain its lead? This time we're going to start it off, working backwards from the Alice Cluster. So we're going to start off with the Alice Cluster, starting with the Battle for Ataraxia, working our way towards Seven Kings of the Lands. And then we will do the same thing for the Grimm Cluster, starting with Millennium of Ages, and working our way back to the Crimson Moon Fairytale. Without any further delay, let's just crack open this pack of Battle for Ataraxia. Alright, so we're starting off with a Maribella's work, and we're just going to flip through these pretty quickly until we find something that we think is good. I like this card. Whenever another Resonator enters your field, you gain 200 life. I think it's pretty cool. Also has good art. I like this card. Blood Boil. Alright, that's probably the best card so far. Blood Boil is a legit good card in burn decks. We have the Bloodfire Dragon. So our rare is the Guardian Angel Raphael. That's a pretty good angel. You can search it up with the Celestial Wing Seraph. 400, 800, cost 2 of any and 1 light. Your opponent cannot play cards from their chance standby area during your turn. Your opponent cannot play activate abilities of J Rulers or Regalia during your turn. I'm going to say Blood Boil is a better card. This is like a pretty good card against those certain strategies. It's not really played a lot, and Blood Boil is a pretty sweet burn spell. We have a Fire Magic Stone, and then a foil Croco Shark Crossing. I do like the Croco Shark Crossing, but I don't think it's good. Or it's as good as a straight up Croco Shark. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Blood Boil this time. I think it's a pretty sweet card. You can deal 600 damage to your opponent's face, and your opponent cannot gain life until the end of the turn. That's actually pretty good. Or you can give a Resonator 800, 800, and at the end of the turn you have to sacrifice it. I think it's a pretty good burn spell. So we're gonna go with this over the Raphael. The next pack is the Moonlit Savior. Alright, so we're starting it off with the Blessing of Athena, Black Moon Fairy. This is good old dance. Oh, Moonbreeze Elf. I like this card. I'm going to say that's the best card in the pack so far. We got Magic Screw, Wall of Wind, goodbye Moonbreeze Fairy, Wall of Wind, get in there. It's a great cancel spell. Pitch Black Moon, Space Time Collapse. I like Space Time Collapse. I think it's pretty good. You can destroy target Resonator or Regalia, or destroy up to 1 target Resonator and up to 1 target Regalia. And you can only choose a second if you're running the Gil Lapis J-Ruler from this set, but I think Wall of Wind is better. So I'm going to go with Wall of Wind. And then we have oh damn, that is a hard choice. Wall of Wind versus Izanagi. What was the card behind it? Ooh, foil Demon Flame. It's pretty cool. I think Demon Flame is a good card, but I think these two are better. I already had Wall of Wind win one of these packs before, but fuck, Izanagi is seeing a lot of play all over the place with the Spinning Myths type deck. I'm actually running him in a Spinning Myths deck. He's more crucial to those kind of decks than Wall of Wind. This is another close one. I think Wall of Wind's probably better overall, but I'm gonna go with Izanagi because of the impact that he's currently having. Fuck, man. I would not blame you if you chose Wall of Wind, but I'm gonna go with Izanagi. I think he's sweet, and he's making a pretty big impact these days. I mean, he removes 3 dudes when you play him. And you can play him for almost free with the Spinning Myths, so yeah. Sorry, Wall of Wind, but Izanagi it is. Next up, we have the Twilight Wanderer. Starting off with a Whelp Drake, we have a Young Knight of Gloria, Black Ribbon, Beastly Attack, Maritime Lookout, Dark Arla, the Shadow Wing with awesome art. Just an okay card. You have Galahad, Son of the God, Glorious Castletown is the rare. It's not a great pack to be honest. Darkness Magic Stone and the whoa, okay. Final card, full art stamped Adam Brawley. Windmill Slam. Fucking Windmill Slam Adam Brawley. He's one of the best cards in the entire game. One of the best cards of Wanderer. Fantastic. He's a free 600, 800, and you get to do a whole bunch of stuff when you play him. Just a staple in any like turbo style deck with Feat Sing and anything like that. So yeah, Adam Brawley, easy pick here. So last for the Alice Cluster, we have the Seven Kings of the Lands. I think Alice Cluster has a pretty good showing so far, especially with the Adam Brawley, but you know, Izanagi is actually a really good card too, so yeah, let's see what Seven Kings has for us. Alright, so starting it off with the Dragoon of Certo. Shadow Flame, Give Wings, Flame King's Shirt, Dark Purge, it sees a little bit of play, Imitation Dragon, War Dance of the Valkyries, Merlin the Wizard in Distress is the rare. We have a Fire Magic Stone, and then another Cinderella the Valkyrie of Glass. We got one of these in, I think the first or the second video. Okay, so this is actually going to be a pretty hard choice, because none of these cards really stand out. Maybe her, she's a 200, 800 for 2. I mean, that's not too bad. This card enters your field, put a glass counter on it, so it's basically an 800, 800 for 2 when it has the glass counter. Whenever it deals damage, you have to remove the glass counter, and you can pay 2 to remove this or return this to your hand. That's pretty effective, but also, man, I don't know. What was the other one? Dark Purge. Target J Resonator gets minus 600 on the turn. Man, that is no space-time anomaly. I don't know. Shadow Flame. Oh man, this was not a great pack. I'm just gonna go with this because it's a foil super rare, but none of these cards are that great. I mean, maybe this in like a Machina deck or something. I don't even know. I kind of want to go with Dark Purge, but man, with space-time anomaly existing, I'm just like, I don't know. 600, 600 can kill more things, but you know, I'll just go with Dark Purge. Some people do play it. I want to pick the Valkyrie because it's cool and it's kind of got this unique ability where you can return to your hand, and maybe you can come up with some shenanigans with that, but yeah, I'll just be safe and go with the Dark Purge this time. Alright, so Alex Cluster had a pretty good showing. Izanagi and Adam Brawley are both very, very powerful cards, and it's going to be pretty difficult to beat the Adam Brawley. So let's see what Millennia of Ages has to offer. Probably not a lot, but we will see. Alright, so we got Refarth, Fetal Movement. I mean, you're going to see a lot of the same cards from Millennia of Ages every time that I flip through this, because there's not a lot of differentiation. Got a full Almirius, the Magus of Light, Almirius. We have a Little Red, the Hope of Millennia, and then the 2 uncommons, some other stuff. So, I mean, what's the best card in the pack? We got Fetal Movement, didn't we? It's probably Fetal Movement. Almirius is really cool. She's only a 500 for 4, though. But you can get a knowledge counter on her when you play her, and you can remove the knowledge counter to remove an attacking resonator from the game. That's pretty cool. In all honesty, Fetal Movement and Almirius will not win over any of these. So, I mean, it's kind of a moot point. I'm just going to pick Almirius because she's cool. And then you can, like, look at her from here. It'll be a nice background. I mean, Fetal Movement's probably better. It actually sees more play, but yeah. I mean, yeah, not a great pack. Alright, next up we have the Moon Priestess Returns. Will we redeem that awful Moa pack? I don't know. We'll find out. Alright, so 40 Thieves. Oh, okay. Boom. Really, really good card. Tama is a fantastic card. It's going to be very difficult to beat Tama unless we pull like one of the special magic stones or something. I actually like the Akashic Records of Eternal Flame. Kind of a cool combo card. It's just continuous, and it says you may pay 2 less to play a card if it has the same name as one in your graveyard, so that's kind of cool. Oh, whoa! Whoa, okay, hold on. Oh man, I'm sorry, Tama. Tama's sweet, but Little Red is just, it's gotta be better, right? Tama, I mean, Familiar of the Holy Wind, I don't mean Tama. It's basically the same card. These other 2 cards are pretty cool. This actually looks like my dog. And the Book of Genesis, I think, is kind of a cool card, but between these 2, and Wanderer, this one sees a lot of play, but there's also Tama, and this card's pretty unique. It's probably one of the best special magic stones just in general in Wanderer. A lot of people just throw this in every deck because it fixes for any color that you want. I'm gonna pick Little Red. Sorry, Familiar of the Holy Wind, but Little Red is really sweet. It's one of the best cards in the Moon Priestess Returns, and one of the few cards in the set that's actually worth more than like $1, so it's got that. Alrighty, next up we have the Castle of Heaven and 2 Towers. I always have to like think twice before I say this name, because I know I was just thinking of it as TAT or TAT or whatever, but where the hell is TAT in here? There's 2 towers, there's no A. Nothing starts with A, I don't get it. Anyway, let's see what's in this pack. Alright, starting it off with Big Bang Revolution. We have Guardian of the Tower. Ebony Devil. That's pretty good. I think it won one of the packs before. He's a 500 for 1. That's actually pretty strong. We'll keep that as the the running champ, Joker's suit. Oh, Necronomicon. Sorry, but Necronomicon is a legit sweet card. I like it quite a bit. We have the Mad Hatter. We have, oh dude, super rare, Jeanne d'Arc, Awakening Purity, and then we have a Water Magic Stone, and then a foil rare, the March Hare. March Hare is pretty cool. He's got a 500 attack for 1. Whenever this card attacks, you're the top card of your main deck. If the solo cost is even, the next damage of this card would dealt to you instead. I take that back. Fuck that card. We have Jeanne d'Arc, Awakening Purity. I think this card's actually legit good, but I mean, Necronomicon is a sweet card, and it did see play all the time back in the day, and it still sees some French play in Wanderer, whereas Jeanne d'Arc doesn't really see a whole lot of play. I'm sorry, it's a sweet super rare, but the uncommon Necronomicon is actually the better card. Alright, so the final pack for today is the Crimson Moon's Fairytale. We haven't seen a dual stone in a while. Maybe we'll get one here. Starting it off with a Robe of the Fire Rat, Romeo. Wherefore up the Romeo. Absolute Cake Zone. I'm going to say that's the Forerunner. We have the Hunter in Black Forest. Not a bad card, but I think Cake Zone is better. Summer of the Vampire, Dream of Juliet. We see a lot of the same cards in these packs. And what? How the hell did I get this again? What are the other cards? Wait a minute. We got like the same pack of the same rares as the last one in the last video. What is up with this, man? Which one's better? I mean, Cake Zone sees play, but Cake Zone has found a replacement with that water, I forget what it's called, but it was the water and wind one from Return of the Dragon Emperor. None of these is gonna win, but I'm gonna pick Carmilla because I like her more. I think Cake Zone's actually better, but I'm gonna pick Carmilla. Out of spite, you can suck a Cake Zone. Yeah, you can suck a Cake Zone. I don't think either one is gonna win anyway. Alright, so these are the cards to choose from. Let's just start removing ones that I don't think stand a chance. Sorry, Camilla. Keep trying, but no dice. Alright, so it's down to these ones. I'm going to cut Necronomicon. It's a really good card, but it doesn't really see a whole lot of play these days. And now we're down to these three. Izanagi's really good. The Stone's really good. I'm going to say it's down between Adam Brawley and the Stone. So yeah, I am going to choose Little Red the Pure Stone. Oh man, it's so close. I feel bad. I really want to pick Adam Brawley, but I think Little Red's even better. I remember a time when Little Red used to be like one of the most expensive cards in the entire game. It was like one of the most expensive. It was like a $20 card or something like that. Maybe $15 to $20. It was crazy. Man, I'm sorry, Adam Brawley, but I'm gonna pick Little Red, and that actually ties it up. 2-2. Grimm Cluster, Alice Cluster. Let me know in the comments what you guys would have picked. I would not blame you at all if you picked Adam Brawley. It was a really hard decision for me. Just the fact that it only goes in one deck, and fuck, man. I mean, the deck that it goes in is a really good deck too. And this one's full art. But I think Little Red overall is a more impactful card for Wanderer. It just goes in so many decks. I have a couple copies of these, and they go in like almost all of my decks. So yeah, I'm choosing Little Red. Alright, and that ties it up. 2 Grimm Cluster, 2 Alice Cluster. Which one will pull ahead in the next video? Honestly, guys, that's not why I choose this. It was a really close choice. I agonized over it. If you chose Adam Brawley, let me know in the comments. I don't blame you at all, man. I could be wrong. But anyway, I'm gonna stop talking about this. If you guys like the video, then like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. It all helps quite a bit. And I will see you next time for another episode of the Grimm Alice Showdown. Have a good one, all. And I will see you later.